Hello everyone. In this video, I would like to talk to you about your next assignment, the reading and writing process assignment. This assignment is given in week 4 and it assumes that you've completed discussion board posts such as your reading process and your writing process. It also assumes that you've done readings such as on writer's block and you've responded to posts such as on writer's block. It assumes that you've watched many video resources given under week 3 and week 4. So you should be well prepared to respond to the assignment prompt. Let's get into the assignment now. So the assignment can be found under assignments and projects. You click on reading and writing process assignment, and then under reading and writing process assignment, there's a document attached. This is the assignment instruction. Now, once you click on the assignment instructions, this document should open. And this is the assignment instructions that you are going to be responding to when it comes to reading and writing process. One thing to understand about is that you're reflecting and writing about your reading and writing process. Almost similar to what you did in the discussion board forum on writing process and reading process. Think about this in your daily experience. There is a process to everything. Maybe taking a bus, taking a plane, taking an Uber, or calling, say, 911. You'll be walked through a procedure. Everyone has a different process when it comes to writing and reading. And I'm assuming that your process is different from my process. Maybe in some way. There are people who love to read electronically, and then there are people who love to read on physical books. There are those who like to write in longhand on a paper, on a book, and then there are those who like to type on a computer. We all have different learning styles, but this is about your writing and reading process, which can also obviously influence your learning styles. If you're thinking about a way to get started, just think about a book, a reading, a writing that you've done recently. How long did it take you to complete that reading or that writing? Where did you complete the reading or the writing? Can you think of what you've written recently? How do you go about writing it? Tell me about your experience when it comes to starting any reading assignment or writing project. Look at your discussion board posts to gain some ideas of what you've said, or maybe what all your other peers are saying, something that would help you reflect and write about your experience as a writer. Now, there are many resources that, like I referenced, under week 3 and 4 that you can tap into, but here are the specifications of what I'm expecting for this assignment. I'm expecting that you establish a title. Come up with a creative title. Don't just say Essay 1. What is Essay 1? Come up with a creative title. Let it be something that speaks volumes about your own writing or reading process. I want to see that you develop an introduction in your paper. Now, an introduction should have a thesis statement. If you wonder how to go about this, again, there are resources under week 3 and 4 that can walk you through how to write an introduction for an essay. I want you to describe your reading process from the beginning to the end. Think of using your experience and a story or anecdote that you can share with somebody, your reader. Do this in about 2 paragraphs or maybe 1. It's all up to you. You can even go beyond that. I want you to walk your reader through your own writing process from the beginning to the end. Again, think about your audience. Do this in a minimum of 1 to 2 paragraphs. I want you to establish supporting paragraphs in which you defend your reading and writing process. This assumes that, of course, you have a thesis, because if you don't have a thesis, what are you defending? Then, once you're done with the body paragraphs, I will expect that you create a conclusion, which will briefly summarize your main points. Once that's done, you are pretty much done with the paper, but I want you to reflect on other items on this assignment sheet. There are resources provided. You have the course textbook, and as I said, materials posted on week 4 and 3 in the on Blackboard. Then pay attention to the format. It should be turned in. It should be double spaced. Pay attention to the file saving format that I want you to adopt in this class. Okay, then I said there's a minimum page limit. You can go beyond 4 or 4.5 pages, but this is just the minimum. For draft, I'm not expecting you to write up to 4, but if you write up to 4, good. Now, this assignment is worth 100 points. The draft is worth 30 points. So when you turn in the draft, you're turning in your outline as well. So the draft and outline together is worth 30 points. The final draft is worth 100 points. And the important dates? Well, it's already written in red. So anything that you see in red means something you need to take note of. And that's it for the reading and writing process assignment.